Let's set the scene. Picture an open-world cozy game that literally looks like it could be an Oscar award-winning movie. Pair that with a luscious soundtrack, an MMO-style mechanic where you can explore great heights, literally, either alone or with your friends, simple controls that won't leave you scratching your head, frequent events and updates, a captivating storyline, the ability to be creative and innovative, and what if I told you it was all of that and free to play? I'm of course talking about Sky, Children of the Light, which has just made its PC debut after only being available for select consoles, including the Nintendo Switch. If you want to celebrate Sky's release on PC and you want to check the game out over on Steam, you can use my link in the description. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know about Sky, Children of the Light. Whether you are a brand new player, you have never played Sky, Children of the Light before, or you're a returning player who wants to experience Sky in a brand new way. In today's video, I'll have both of you covered. While I'll be giving you tons of details about Sky, as well as my own personal experience playing the game for the first time, don't worry, I will not be giving you any spoilers. And an absolute massive thank you to Sky, Children of the Light, and that game company, the creators, who were kind enough to sponsor today's video. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Payton. It is nice to meet you, it is nice to see you, and welcome to the corner. So I had the incredible opportunity to check out Sky, Children of the Light, a game that I had known about for a while, a game I've even told you about before. I finally got to play it for the very first time in preparation for today's video. While I learned and experienced a lot about Sky, I just want to let you know before we get started that my journey with Sky is not over here, and I'll actually be doing a live stream playing Sky on April 15th right here on YouTube, also multi-streamed to Twitch. So if you want to see more of my Sky journey and maybe even play along with me, mark your calendars and stay tuned for even more. Before we get into it, please be sure to click the lovely little like button as well as subscribe for more cozy, chaotic content. And without further ado, here's everything you need to know about Sky, Children of the Light. Sky, Children of the Light centers around your character, a Sky Kid. And of course, the many other players in the MMO that are also Sky Kids. Sky takes place in a kingdom above the clouds, and the main journey revolves around star spirits that have fallen out of their constellations. You'll need a journey across several different realms to help restore light to the constellations and ultimately make it to a place called Eden. This is all done in a pretty linear fashion, so if you find yourself getting a little overwhelmed with open world games, don't worry, Sky has you covered, and they make it super easy to stay on track. Spirits. They are a very important part of the game, so let me just break that down for you. Spirits are stars that have fallen from their constellation. They are lost beings that you'll come across when exploring the world of Sky. Each time you meet a spirit, they will share with you their memories and even a signature expression. Later on in the game, they'll also be able to help you get tons of upgrades, abilities, and cosmetics. And each spirit has their own unique set of items, which makes finding all of them extra fun. And just like the Children of the Light, some spirits are easy to find, where others will be a little bit challenging. But have no fear, you can always enlist the help of other Sky Kids if you want to find the spirits that you're missing. And this is an actual mechanic in the game. You don't have to just rely on hopefully stumbling upon a player to help you out. You can actually pull up your menu, and next to the emotes, you'll see a question mark icon. Clicking this will allow you to call upon another player to come and help you find spirits, and maybe even becoming your friend in the process. It is such a unique concept because in Sky, you aren't using NPCs for help. It's the help of other real members of the community. And hey, maybe when you feel ready, you'll be able to help guide some other players too. Along your journey, you'll collect several in-game currencies, which I'll break down for you a little bit more later. Most notably of them, though, is Winged Light, which will help you be able to fly farther, which is very helpful when looking for hidden spirits. And you definitely want to find hidden spirits because you might just be rewarded for it later. After you make it through all of the realms, the game does not stop. The credits may roll, but the game continues on because there is a lot more to do. Without saying too much, you'll still have plenty to discover in all of the realms and the opportunity to hang out with friends and get creative making your own mark on this already captivating world. Speaking of the world, let's get into the world of Sky. What are you in for when you load up this game? Sky Children of the Light has some really interesting places to discover, each one of them representing different stages we go through in life. Of course, there's home, which you guessed it is like your home base. Home will be your entry point to the game, as well as your way back to all of the realms you visited prior. It's also a space where you can change your Sky Kid's appearance and even score some brand new items. Then there's the Isle of Dawn, a desert environment with tons of caves to explore. There's Daylight Prairie, which is a place of beautiful grassy hills and even butterflies flying about. There's the Hidden Forest, which is a wet woodland where the rain will try very hard to dim out your light. There's the Valley of Triumph, which is a snow-covered area featuring grand buildings. There's the Golden Wasteland, which is a wasteland with dragons. Then there's my personal favorite area, which is called the Vault of Knowledge, and it is a vertical cosmic space filled with puzzles. And then there's the Eye of Eden, which I'll let you discover on your own. Now let's talk gameplay. At its core, Sky Children of the Light has pretty simple controls that are easy to grasp right away. Your character can either walk, run, or fly. When flying, you'll have the option to use glide mode for far distances, or like me, making big swoops up and down just because it's fun. Or you also have a hover mode, which will let you stay close to where you want to land. I already mentioned this before, but now talking about the currencies in the game, one of the currencies in the game is called Winged Light, and it is the total key to flying. The more Winged Light you acquire, the longer you'll be able to fly. And you can find Winged Light by coming across Children of Light, which, very self-explanatory, are these children that are made of light. And they can be found both easily and difficultly. Some will be right in front of you, where others you may really need to look around for. The other main currency in Sky is candles. Candles are exchanged with spirits and friends in return for items and specialty abilities. Candles are obtained by collecting pieces of light along your journey, or you can also purchase them with real-life money. Then there's the currency of hearts, which is mainly used for cosmetics and expressions. You can get hearts by gifts from your friends or by purchasing them from spirits with your candles. Another big part of the gameplay mechanic of Sky will bring us into our next category, which is multiplayer. Sky Children of the Light is an MMO game, or massively multiplayer online, so you will not be alone in this world by any means. In Sky though, multiplayer is done in a pretty unique way. You actually don't get usernames. Instead, you can give friends their own nicknames, totally customizable by you. So if you don't want to see crazy long usernames all over the otherwise beautiful and cinematic display, you don't have to. You can run into new friends or invite your already existing friends to play along with you. Okay, cool, but like, what can you do with your friends? Actually, a lot of things. You can adventure through the realms looking for spirits together. You can help each other gain more currency. You can just take relaxing flights through the sky. And you can also save each other when disaster strikes and your light goes out. You can also socialize by sitting down at a bench or a different social space. And for the price of a candle, you can even chat for a while until the candle burns out. I have really enjoyed all of my experiences with multiplayer so far, but without a doubt, my favorite part of multiplayer is what's called shared spaces. Shared spaces are these little fragments of creativity expressed by other players that you'll randomly stumble on. Whether it be a quote, a secret decorated area, or even a song. These spaces let you take a moment to really celebrate the community and all that is possible in the world of Sky. It makes you feel like even in the hardest parts of the journey, there's always someone looking out for you, even if they're not actually there with you in the present moment. And of course, you'll be able to make your very own shared spaces, which invites a whole extra level of creativity in the game. The last major category I want to discuss before I talk to you about the coziness of the game and my personal experience playing it is one of the biggest parts of the game, which are seasonal events. Sky has huge and very frequent seasonal events that give players brand new experiences and the opportunity to grab some exclusive items. And each event usually lasts several weeks. Sky has both annual events that they're known to do each year, as well as brand new ones that are constantly in the works. At the time of recording, the most recent event was the Days of Bloom event, which saw beautiful flowers appear with some adorable floral items, and one of the super notable past events was an in-game concert. Yes, a real concert happened by the artist Aurora. Like an actual concert. I still can't even wrap my brain around it. But that's just a taste of some of the seasonal events you can expect in Sky. So now I've told you a lot of facts about Sky. I've given you a lot of details, a lot of logistics. But now let's get into my personal favorite part. This is what I call the coziness factor of the game, and my personal experience as a cozy gamer playing Sky Children of the Light. Now, of course, coziness is subjective, and your cozy may look very different than my cozy, but I want to share with you some of my experiences I had playing this game and why I think this is probably one of the most cozy games I have ever played. Starting off with the most obvious, something I expected going into the game, but it kind of totally exceeded my expectations, was the visual style, the sound, and the overall ambiance of the game. I've of course seen the trailers of Sky before, but it wasn't something I ever got to walk around and experience myself. So when I sat down to play the game for the first time, I just pulled it up like, okay, I'm only probably gonna play for a few minutes at a time, just check it out, see what's going on. And then I turned it on and immediately was like, okay, I have to shut all the lights off. I lit all of the candles because I was like, oh, this is such a mood. This game really just takes you away from the desk, takes you away from wherever you're gaming, and brings you into a magical and very tranquil realm. When I've been thinking about this game for the video, other than the word cozy, if anything, this game feels tranquil to me. I do say cozy game, I do say wholesome game, but there aren't many games that truthfully have given me a tranquil feeling while still being entertaining. Because there are definitely games that make me feel relaxed, but honestly, there's not that much to do and I don't really play them that much. But Sky, one of my favorite things about the game is the intricacies of all of the different things there are to do. I love that you have the option to go through the main story for the first time. I love the idea of finding all of the spirits that you missed. I love the shared spaces and the creativity that brings. I think that feature alone really puts this one up in the coziness factor for me because it's just so sweet to be going apart on this mission. Maybe you are playing by yourself and you don't have other Sky kids that you know around you, but it feels like you are still a part of a community because there are these lovely little notes that come up, these lovely little songs that come up, these visuals, and I feel like it just really cements this as a community-driven game. Even if maybe you're more of a solo player who's not used to playing with other people online, I feel like this one really will invite you into the community. Speaking of community, I think my most notable experience playing this game was the multiplayer, and specifically the multiplayer playing with strangers. Now, I'm gonna be so honest with you, I am usually not the kind of person that when I play a multiplayer game, I like to play with strangers. Usually, I'm only playing multiplayer if I'm playing with the people that I know. But in Sky, there are all of these people around you that you don't know. And when I started my playthrough, honestly, I was kind of just ignoring them, just going on my own journey. But by the end of this experience, I was so attached to these strangers that I don't even know the name of because we went through so much together in the story, which I will not spoil for you, but you can really be there for other players in this game. And I just had such a wholesome experience of my character's light kept going out, and instantly people would just come and save me. People who I didn't interact with, I didn't even get to nickname them, I didn't even become friends with them. They came to save me. And so I found myself instantly doing the same thing for them. And it really made me realize, okay, I don't think it's just that I don't like playing multiplayer games with strangers. It's just that I haven't played one like this. And this one really just feels like a welcoming, wholesome community. I may never see those people that I played with again, or maybe I will, but the experience that I had going through the world with them was so very memorable. And so getting to play with friends that you already have makes it even more fun too. I love that Sky brings people from all around the world with all different experiences, and it brings everybody together in this really amazing, safe, and beautiful space. Going off of that, without spoiling the story, I just want to say I was like very captivated by it. I did sit here and cry a little bit, not in the sense of, oh gosh, it's really terrible and sad and oh my goodness, just that I was so moved by the events that unfolded, everything that I went through again. Like the end of the main story is such a powerful moment. Probably one of the most powerful moments I've ever had in playing a cozy game for this channel. One that definitely took me out of the fact that I was playing a game and hoping to make this video for you. This really made me feel like I am just a person experiencing a piece of art, and this moment is going to be something I remember. And I think that is so very special. Something else I really enjoy about Sky that I think does contribute to the overall coziness factor is it's not that complicated. It's complicated enough where it keeps you interested with the different currencies, the different spirits, the different items you can unlock, the different realms, but at its core, it's pretty simple controls, and you don't have to worry about that many things. I also think the progression of the game is really nice and inviting because it definitely gets more difficult as you keep going, but it starts out with a lot of ease and builds up to the grand finale that you end up getting to. I also love that this game has a post-game, aka after the main storyline concludes, there's actually a lot more going on. One thing that I struggle with in a lot of my favorite cozy games is that moment where I'm like, now what? Now what do I do? What do I do now? And I like that in Sky, there are so many things that keep inviting you back, paired with the seasonal events that they continuously bring out to make you keep coming back to the game in case you've already gotten all of the stuff. Overall, I think you can hear how I'm talking about it. I think Sky Children of the Light has an exceeding amount of coziness factor. I think there is a lot of coziness to this game, while still being a game that people who may not be into the cozy genre will still like because there is so much adventure in it and creativity, fun with multiplayer. It's cozy, but it's also a lot more. And there you have it. That was everything you need to know about Sky Children of the Light, both details about the game and my own personal experience playing it for the first time. Sky Children of the Light is available right now on select consoles and over on PC. And if you want to check out the game on Steam, feel free to use my link that's in the description if you want to get started on your Sky journey. But wait! There's more! I do also have a very fun little bonus opportunity for you guys. To celebrate new PC players like myself coming to Sky for the first time, Sky Children of the Light actually gave me a little gift that I can share with you. It's a free Wisteria tea table. Usually in Sky, when you want to chat with another person, you have to find a bench and then spend one of your candles to actually be able to talk to that person. Now, in the beginning of the game, you may have more candles than you know what to do with, but those candles become very special and important later on, and you may not want to spend candles every time you want to talk. So the Wisteria tea table actually gives you the opportunity to chat with your friends without paying for it. Also, you'll be able to drink tea and eat fun snacks with your friends, making it even more of an adorable and cozy experience. And so, I have a code for a free Wisteria tea table that you can redeem. I'm popping it up on the screen. There are limited uses for this code, so if you're interested in it, be sure to use it ASAP because it is first come, first serve. To redeem the gift, You'll just need to download Sky, which, just a reminder, is free. No dollars needed. Open the account menu by going to the gear icon on the right, tap Sky Code, and enter in your gift code. And just a big reminder, you can see even more of my Sky Children of the Light journey via live stream on April 15th. That is a Monday. We'll be playing Sky right here on YouTube and over on Twitch. Stay tuned for some more details where I'll be letting you know exactly what time and other information you might need to know. And another huge thank you to Sky Children of the Light, that game company, for sponsoring today's video and giving me the opportunity to share this game with you. Please be sure to click the lovely little like button on your way out, as well as subscribe for more cozy, chaotic content, and I want to know your thoughts down below. Have you played Sky Children of the Light? Will you be playing Sky Children of the Light? I think you should, but I want to know all of your thoughts down below. I will see you in the next one. I will hopefully see you at the live stream, and bye-bye!